Okay, so we have another partial sum problem. Here they want us to find the sum of the first 20 terms of an arithmetic sequence where a sub 1 is given as 2 and the common difference is given as 3. So this is really nice, actually. Remind ourselves that when we want to find the sum of the first 20 terms, we are looking for s sub 20. I'll write that s a little nicer. And we have two formulas to pick from, but since we're given the common difference and the value of the first term, we will be using, looks like the one that's slightly longer. So s of n, I'm going to write it out generically. That's going to be n over 2 times the quantity of 2 times a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the common difference d. So if we do this, what we can do is plug in for n. So n is 20. So we can do that starting off. So I should have 20 over 2 equals 2. Now we also can plug in a sub 1 equals 2, according to what we have. So 2 multiplied by 2 plus, let me plug in that 20 for n again, 20 minus 1. And then lastly, we're plugging in d equals 3. So that will be multiplied there. And now we just simplify using some order of operations. If you prefer, if something, I don't know, sometimes it helps, people maybe like to have an intermediate step in between. I'll show that just in case. If this is something that you're into, feel free to do this. We're just trying to minimize errors as we go. But sometimes what I'll look at is I'll look at just plugging in n equals 20. And then you end up seeing me simplify before I start plugging in the other terms. So if that helps with some of the minor mistakes or preventing the minor mistakes, feel free to do that. But we will go with what we have. We will take 20 over 2. We're going to simplify that just a little bit. That gives us 10. 2 times 2 is 4. 20 minus 1 gives us 19. And we're still multiplying that by 3. So just kind of take it a little bit further. 4 plus 19 times 3, probably use our calculator, we should get 61. So now we have 10. Actually, I'm ahead of myself. I should be careful. Let's do 19 times 3. Make sure I'm saying this. 4 plus 19 times 3 is 61. Well, let me make sure I'm showing the steps for your notes. 19 plus 3 is 57. Or excuse me, 19 times 3 is 57. And 4 plus 57 is 61. Sometimes I get too excited and go forward, but yeah, I don't have you guys to stop me here. So I like to always show out the steps. 10 times 61, I will finally get 610 as the value or the sum of the first 20 terms in the sequence with the specified values. So take a little time to practice with these examples and with your homework problems. Once you get pretty good at those, I'll see you in the next section.